Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey, looking at my beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, show-stopping dress. I know, I keep going back to the same stuff, but I mean, I can only show you so much when all my projects are fine weight. So, you'll have to bear with me and see how long these kind of things take, because that's kind of what my channel is all about, is showing the realities of everyday crochet and such. But yeah, we're getting into that hole, and the yellow is becoming smaller and smaller. So first things first, we're going to take out the stitch marker, and I ask myself every time I make a video, why did I choose yellow? I don't know. I don't know why I chose yellow. But I mean, the whole beginning here is yellow. There's a lot of yellow, and soon the yellow will be gone. So then it'll be fine once the yellow's gone. But right now, really don't understand why I chose what I chose. So we are in our single crochet rows. Oh, that feels so nice. My 3.5 with my Timu yarn. This is all coming together. Look at this beauty. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I absolutely adore this yarn. I do. I am looking at getting 2 of these to make something for my mom. Maybe like a hexie cardigan type deal. She wants something spring, like in a green. So the one I did make her in, that really fine one that I did up a few months ago, is way too heavy. I've mentioned this before, but I'm super disappointed that it's so heavy, because it was such nice cotton. But it is so thick, so heavy. And she thinks it's the Cabo, and I'm telling her it's not the Cabo. That stuff is not heavy. It is very, very light, very, very smooth, very, very silky. I really like that one. But now I'm like, okay, so we have this sweater now that I don't know what to do with. She's a little miffed because basically she went into a yarn store 20-something years ago and slowly bought all this yarn. She had it on set aside to make a nice spring cardigan, and they sold it to her knowing that it was going to be a very heavy cardigan. So she's a little annoyed with that, because it's not my stitching. I went with the least bulky stitch I could find, and yeah, I'm not very impressed with it either. 1 and 2. So now she can use it for like fall and early spring, but it's not going to help as a light cover up like she was going for summery stuff, because she's an older lady and she gets cold sometimes. Anyways, really glad you're here today to stitch with me, and let's get going. I already had gotten going, so that's fun. It just tells you how into stitching I am today. Today is like stitch as much as I possibly can, because I don't think I'm going to get a lot of it this week. So stitching ain't easy. Yes, it is. It's wonderful. It is and it isn't. A single crochet is super easy. Like, you just go flip and pull through. Pull it, pull it. And that's all you do. But with the amount of amigurumis I've made over the last few years, single crochets are pretty much bread and butter, you know what I mean? It is a stitch that I use the most. And as I was saying in another video recently, I am starting to feel a little bit of an amigurumi itch. So I'm probably going to finish up this rainbow sweater I have on the side and kind of put these beautiful fine pieces aside and work on them slowly. Except for the skull one. I want the skull one. That one I think I'm going to use as part of my Halloween costume, which is going to be a creepy porcelain doll. I think my blue hair is going to really play into that. And maybe not even porcelain, just doll in general. Do the round cheeks, round red cheeks, and the oversized eyes, and the little dolly. Yeah, I think I can pull something out of the air with that. But I think the skulls, being that I'm making it into a longer, like, poncho-y type flowy top, is going to really add to the atmosphere of the outfit. So we'll see what I'm going to wear. I haven't decided that part yet, and that also determines like how cold it is. But I will probably wear it to work if I'm allowed. I don't know if we're allowed to do costumes at work. I doubt it. I doubt it would be frowned upon, but you never know, so I'll find out. But I think it would be kind of funny to be there as a haunted doll. I think that would be a pretty good laugh. But I can save it for trick-or-treating as well, so basically get off work and run home to go trick-or-treating, because that's what I want to do for Halloween, is go trick-or-treating. Trick-or-treat, smell my feet. Give me something good to eat. Fabulous. Ugh. So we should probably be popping up on our third purple strand, and that is going to really show the impact of this yarn. I really think this is going to play out in such a beautiful way, the way the colors mixed and flowed. And I think I made the right choice, starting with the lightest color and working my way to the darker ones. I am hoping that this is going to be enough, because this is 900 meters in each one of these cakes. And hopefully that's enough to make myself a reasonable dress. So that is 1800 meters, 900s on each size. So far at the size that this is, this could cover as a top, a longer top. It would definitely meet in the back, so that is a really good sign. And I still have a lot of it to go. So this is one side, and the way it goes on is like a triangle, sort of. It's called a kerchief dress, so it'll hang, this will be the top on top of one side of my body, and this will be like my hip down here where this part is, and that's going to really showcase that. It's going to be a beautiful piece. I know it is. I'm really excited about this project. I know it's going to take a very long time, because I mean, I'm still on the first cake, but this yarn was given to me for my birthday, and along with these beautiful hooks for my birthday, Christmas, they're sort of like together always. So I'm really happy that I already picked something to do with it instead of waiting. I have my original from way back when I started my channel, my original win from Hobie. I have the Dolce Cashmere, which they don't sell anymore, and I only have one of each color. Really wish they had given me two of the same color, so I need to figure out what I want to do with these two very different colorways. I want a wearable. I want something to wear with them, so I'm gonna have to really take my time. I may have to look around and see if anybody is selling these colors. on one of the sites or something. Maybe I can find somebody that just doesn't want them and talk them into sending them to me so I can have 2 of each. If I can have 2 of each, great. 2 in total, not 2 more, like 3. 2 of each should do it. But we'll see. Yes, looking fabulous. I do like the purple with the yellow. It's a very surprising combo. I find it really nice. I really, really am enjoying it. And again, this yarn feels so silky. It is cotton. I can tell it's cotton. That is for sure. But it has such a silky feel to it. I'm very, very pleased with this purchase because it was really inexpensive. But I was looking at, this colorway really caught my heart, and I got one for free. And when I touched it, I was like, oh no, this is something I need. Okay, so we're back at the beginning. That's the beginning. I can tell. Right here. So I need to slip stitch. Let me go 1, 2, 3. So that is that one. Now we're getting in to the spaces. See, they lined right up. This is the only spot that's going to be remotely like that, and it's very hard to find. So I am super cool with that. And I went 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2, and then down here, I'm going to do 2 double crochets. So this is a different type of mesh that I'm doing. Usually I don't do it like this. I usually go like skip 1 and chain 1. It's a whole thing. This time I'm skipping 2 and chaining 2 and then 2 double crochets. So it's all 2s. Goodness, goodness, goodness. But I do like how that row looks. Really comes in really nicely and gives it a total break in the pattern, which is absolutely amazing. I mean, I don't want the pattern to be boring. I don't want it to be just one single type of stitch, but I do want a little more coverage than, say, a triple crochet, which would not give me much for coverage. Amazing. And 2 here. And these ones, I do the double crochets in the corners, and the triple crochets are only on my double crochet rows. That's right. Sorry. I'm just reminding myself of the pattern, because it is something that I've kind of half did. I'm copying the original creator of this dress. I put in the same Bag O' Day granny square, which I believe is the cosmic granny square she has. Galaxy Cosmic, something like that. And then everything around it is based off of what the creator made, because she had this, in her pattern on her video, it is a granny square. She just did a really big granny square. I tried doing that once, and I did not like how it was working up. I didn't really like it. But this one caught my eye. That's why I stopped on that video in the first place, because she had this granny square. And she did something very similar. I added an extra double crochet row, and I tried copying this, pretty much what I thought it looked like on the video. And then I added the single crochet just to make this row look a little bit neater when we get to these open spaces. I thought it would give it a little more structure to make the pattern look a little nicer. There we go. And 2. So hopefully I've succeeded with that. 1 and 2. And 1 and 2. There we go, we got 2 there. But yeah, I'm thinking about what to do with the Dolce cashmere. And I got a bunch of fluffy days as well, pinks, and one like pink, white, a couple oddball colors. They are fluffier than the rest. They have a very nice halo. They're very nice feeling, and I'd really want to make them into a nice little pullover. And I'm really thinking about the cat stitch. Have you guys seen the cat stitch? I really think it's so cute. I feel like that would be a really nice little sweater to make. Plus, I just want to learn how to make that, do that one because it's just so cute. Okay, so we're gonna go one and 2 into the corner. Alright, this part's a little tricky, so we're gonna do 2 here because we had these 2. The way this corner in particular is lining up. Our 2 over here, and I chain 2. Go 1, 2, and in you go. Gorgeous. So, sometimes I have had these end 2 pieces be the double crochets, but this time it worked out that they went right in the middle. So that is what my corner looks like. It's really coming together. Really love how that ends up looking. See, it's doing it right here where we got the 2 right there. It's really good. It gives them a beautiful pattern. And when it's actually held up the right way, it's going to have a very nice impact. I feel like I'm gonna have the 3rd one soon. Because I feel like something is dragging as I'm pulling my whole thread here. Threads, because there's 4. This one's a 4. The black one, which I'm just dreaming about playing with. The black one with all the filaments in it. I am holding off on that one. One, because everything I'm working on is fine. Everything except for the rainbow sweater. Everything is a fine weight right now because I am just so inspired by all the cute clothes I've been seeing lately. Like, my vibe is out there right now. The clothes I prefer are happening. So I'm seeing all sorts of beautiful items that I want to make something similar. So I keep on starting new projects. I've been pretty good lately in keeping on top of what I'm doing, but the sparkle cardigan, that came out of nowhere. I bought the yarn and all of a sudden I'm already making it just because I wanted to see if the yarn would build up any good. And of course it does. So now I just want to do it, which I'm probably doing next. Yeah. And I am going to be looking at what I'm doing for my Christmas stuff pretty darn soon. So don't be surprised if I jump over and start making gifts on the side and put some of these nice garments that I want to make away. But I am working on an idea of what I want for the black one because I don't think I want it to be just plain. I think I want some sort of... I'm looking at old doilies and table runners for ideas of patterns that I could incorporate into what I'm thinking about making. I want the back to have some sort of crazy design that won't overpower the piece, but will definitely complement the type of yarn it is and the way it's structured. So yeah, I'm doing a little research on that one, but I haven't forgotten it. Believe me, it is on my mind on a regular basis. I actually go over there and squeeze it quite often. And then, of course, is my silk and wool. I think it's silk and wool. Anyways, that one with the blues and the grays, that one is going to make something so nice. And I can't wait to get that one going either. Just so many pretty things to make and not enough time to make them. Anyways, thanks for joining me here at all the crackers in the box. And I will see you again very soon. Bye.